It's about to get diplomatic. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel today. Yes, I'm back on Apex. It's been a minute. It has actually been a minute. I got to play some and I thought, let me put a solid hour into this game because that's what I used to do. Not even an hour, probably even longer. Sometimes like 2-3 hours. I used to play Apex. Seriously, put in a shift. Put in a real shift. But yeah, guys, I have missed it. I haven't probably made content on this probably for like the last couple of months, only because I've just been focusing on other things, and I haven't really played Apex properly. I think I tried playing it last month, and it was kind of like for I guess I could say for like 20 minutes, 2 games. I just said, I can't be asked right now. But today, not so much today, but when I was recording this, which was sometime a few days ago, I made some time for it. And I said, no, it's been a minute. Let me actually play this game or whatnot. And it was fun still, it was definitely fun. But when I come back, when I take a break, there's always something going on. Like, there's always something that's happening and going on. And fair enough, I can see why a lot of the community are upset about it and why a lot of people have just drifted away from Apex, or they're still playing, but they're doing it sporadically in doses, like that. There's only so much you can take. And I think it's due to the fact of all the hacking and all the exploits and all the nonsense that's been going on. And of course, with EA sacking so many people from the company, like a good 500 to 600 employees, I think it is. I think it might be 500. But yeah, of course, Respawn, as a development team, I'm sure they've lost people. So now they have a small department where it's like, well, we're trying. I'm sure they're trying the best that they can, but they can't do everything because of all these sacks that EA did, and it's just like, well, what for? You know what I mean? We know games are still running on EA. Like we still need the development teams to help us with things like hacking, the bugs, the servers, things like that. And I think that's one of the reasons why, I was looking up videos literally on, let's say, Tuesday afternoon. I was just looking up videos on what's going on with Apex. Like, why is it why is basically the game just dying or something like that? And I saw a video on it, and I saw something with the exploits, and I saw something about spin botting and aimbot. I mean, aimbot's always been a thing, but aimbot is aimbot. It's like whatever, really. You know what I mean? People can kind of somewhat deal with that, but spin botting now, and now there's even but I think, yeah, it's just all these things in this game, in FPS games in general, just, we don't want them there, but they're going to happen. We know they're going to happen, but we just hope the development team are not going to allow these things to easily get in and whatnot. You know what I mean? But this is what's happening right now with Apex. And, like I said, spin botting, and I think the aimbot, I can't even call this aimbot, because from what I saw, somebody was shooting a Havoc, right? And this Havoc, and we all know the Havoc. The Havoc is a gun that has less recoil. It's not steady. It's not a steady gun at all. But this guy was firing into the open, hit fire, not even aiming down the sight, hit fire, just in the air, and then the bullets went left. Then they went to the top to both of the guys, and I'm thinking, all these hit markers, and then you look at their stats, like 32 kills, like 32, 35 kills, maybe even minimum, let's say 20 to 25, right? With 6k damage. And I'm thinking, how did they get that? Are they really good at movement? No, it's not that. It's just the botting and aimbot, spin bot, exploiting the game, and then it's just crazy. And even this, I even heard this recent thing as well. Apparently, some people have been fixing themselves to go into different servers. So if you're on PC, apparently you can glitch it to where you can go into Nintendo Switch servers. And I'm just like, are you serious? Nintendo Switch? And that's the worst type of console to play Apex on. You can't play Apex on that. It's very slow, and it's not exactly as fast and whatnot. If you've played on the Switch, you know where it is. But I'm just thinking, are people really doing this just so they can get better at the game or have decent stats? No, it's not much decent stats, really good stats. And it's just well, this is it's annoying, because what about the people who actually work hard, grinding on Apex with their squad, and getting all these kills, or people who are solo queuing. You mean to tell me you're gonna solo queue every game and get like 15 kills every single time? No, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you're gonna streak, and sometimes you're gonna just lose. Your stats are not gonna be the best. Like, there's games where I could pop off for like, let's say 1k, 1.2 to 1.5, maybe even 2k. But that's not gonna be every game. That's gonna be like, let's say 1 out of every 5 to 6 games, or maybe even more than that, depending on who you're with. Because if you're with randoms, it might not be like that. If you're with a squad, it might not be like that as well. So you got to think about all these different types of scenarios that you put yourself into when it comes to Apex as well, in terms of like stats. And I'm thinking like, okay, it's cool. I mean, I don't even know if I can say these things are cool or not, because it's just like, wow. So this is why people are have left Apex, or are going to leave, or just tired of it. And it's just like, well, the dev team, because of EA's sackings and whatnot, the dev team, of course, Respawn is probably small right now. It's probably only got, let's say, maybe 50 people max. And it's hard because they've got to maintain the servers, they got to check for bugs, all this and that. Because here's the thing, every time I go to the home screen, it's always buggy, and it was never like that before. But what I noticed like 2 or 3 seasons ago, so sometime last year, is that I would go into like a game or something, and I'm just seeing my game start for like a second, and then go back to normal for like a good minute or two, and then it starts again, or it might be even quicker. So I'm seeing all these things, and I'm thinking, bro, what's going on? Are the servers really getting that bad now? I mean, I know the servers on release haven't been stable, but this is where it's crazy, So yeah, all I can say for a lot of players who play Apex, right? If you're not the person that exploits and does all these hackings and boosts and aim bots and spin bots and whatever, so I couldn't believe when I heard spin bot, spin botting. It's crazy, right? But yeah, like if you're not one of these guys, then I would say just stick to pubs. I know these things can happen in pubs, innit? But I feel like a lot of these people who are exploiting the game and whatnot, they're doing it in ranked. And I feel sorry for the genuine die-hard ranked players who want to genuinely grind and do what they need to do, when they have people exploiting the game, and then it's just like, hold on, how can they get so many kills and stats like this? Because it's ranked. Ranked is tough. I think the highest rank I've ever gotten to is probably like gold 3, gold 2. And I probably could have pushed for platinum. I could have pushed for the one above that, but I just said no, because like ranked isn't like, I liked ranked, but at the same time with ranked, it's just, I don't like the style of it. Your rank resets every season. If it stays or whatever, that's just me personally. But hey, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But it's just it's so weird that people are doing this, and it's just like, well, now I can see why the game is gonna go down. Plus the lack of developers as well. It's just gonna be like, well, man, this game's just gonna be. It's gonna be like literally like Titanfall 2 again. Well, Titanfall 1 and 2. And it's a shame, because I know a lot of people came to Apex because it's the same people who Respawn did make Titanfall. You know what I mean? So it's like, imagine those 2 titles for games, and then now those games are a shadow of what they used to be. You know what I mean? And now Apex is starting to become similar to that. So I think within the next 2 to 3 years, I can't see Apex being up for any longer. I can't see the servers being up, or if people are still playing the game, it's going to be very small, like a good, I'm probably going to say less than 50,000 really and truly, and that is like, wow. Because I even looked at the Steam stats, and it was at an all-time high at one point for 600k, and I'm thinking, right, that's really good. Now it's at 60, and you can go and do your research on this, guys. Honestly, I'm just so surprised, like, what is going on here? What's happening? Like, all because of these exploits and hacking. And it's like, yeah, I can understand why, because over time, if the development team's not going to fix it, everyone's just going to get upset and whatever. And you know me, guys, when it comes to Apex, I play for fun. So even when I do ranked, I still play for fun. And I feel like with ranked, it brings out a different animal in me. So I just said, nah, I can't keep consistently playing this. So I just stick with pubs, and that's it. But it's a shame. It's a shame that this is what is going on with, like I said, like a few months ago, it was the tap strafing issue. And then a year before that, it was the med pack issue. People were med pack hacking to get a better ranked. Sorry. And it's just like, are you kidding me? You're doing that just so you can stay alive, so you can get a better rank, so you can rank up. That doesn't mean you're good. You're not showing off your skill. You're not grinding like other ranked players are. So yeah, it sucks that it's going down this path. I hope it does get resolved, but from the way it's looking, very, very small chance. And it's a shame because this was the FPS game that got me back into FPS games to really like dial in. When I go to other FPS games now, my game sense is a lot better and stuff. So yeah, but guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe also, and I'll see you for the next one. I'm gone. Peace.